The president winning big in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court today issued a ruling in which it refused to expedite the radical Dems' request to obtain President Trump's tax and financial records. Why should they get those records is the first question. There isn't a good reason. Only Justice Sonia Sotomayor opposed the decision. So that's a pretty good win. President Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows, signaling the possibility of imminent indictments for members of the deep state. Here's what he said over the weekend about recent developments in the Durham Obamagate investigation.
I think the American people expect indictments. I know I expect indictments based on the evidence I've seen. You're going to see a couple of other documents come out in the coming days that will suggest that not only was the campaign spied on, but the FBI did not act appropriately as they were investigating. It's all starting to come unravel, and I tell you, it's time that people go to jail and people are indicted.
Amen, Mark Meadows. God bless you. Joining us tonight to take that up, Tom Fenton, the president of Judicial Watch. His new book is A Republic Under Assault, the left's ongoing attack on American freedom. It is available for pre-order. We encourage you to do so. Tom, great to have you with us. Mark Meadows, I'm telling you, plain talking, straight talking, a great chief of staff. And boy, the message he delivered in that remark is, well, it's soothing to the heart, isn't it?
Well, it reconfirms the criminality at play with the targeting of candidate Trump and then President Trump. I'm not convinced, though, Lou, that there's going to be indictments beyond that category of FBI agents, for instance, like the agent who manipulated documents before the FISA court. The senior level
I want
people,
them all. I want them all, Tom.
But
you know, you can talk about
you're
what we're not going to have,
disappointed.
and we have. But here, I may be disappointed. I'm a big boy. I've been disappointed once or twice before. But what I will not put up with is seeing these expletive deleted people getting away with taking on this president for the full term. This is a nation that is obscene in its tolerance of what we have watched. The Democratic Party has so much to answer for, and the ignorance goes on unabated. They act as if they didn't try to find something on this president for the previous 3.5 years, and it suddenly occurred to them to see if they can find something else. They're lying fools and knaves, and they are no better than that. Do you disagree? And why can't we have a nation awaken to that reality? Well, I think what Mark Meadows said, Tom, by the way, that'll be the most important result. The nation awakens to who these people are, the Adam Schiffs, the Chuck Schumers, all of these characters and creeps.
Well, certainly Mark Meadows is speaking for you and me when he expresses desire that it's about time people go to jail, that there be prosecutions and indictments. I think the president is president in part because of that desire. Remember, lock her up. Hillary Clinton, though, still hasn't been investigated by the FBI, DOJ, or State Department. They're protecting her. With this whole Obamagate scandal, nothing's been done for 3.5 years now. Mr. Durham was appointed in April of last year, not one indictment after 15 months. Lou, this is not acceptable. And I think what's going to happen is he's going to issue another zinger of a report that will get you nothing. And a few indictments of some lower-level people, and the Obama gang largely will fade away in terms of getting held accountable.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take the over on this. I truly believe that Barr meant it when he said that Durham isn't in the business of delivering reports, and that by inference we may expect indictments. Mark Meadows is not in the business of parsing. I believe that he sent a very clear message that he will be expecting indictments. And the president should accept nothing less. I mean, this is outrageous. The American people should not accept less. I mean, look at the cast of vile characters and criminals who ran the Justice Department, the FBI. Look at what Christopher Wray did today in appointing a colleague of Sally Yates and Rob Rosenstein I mean, as general counsel, this is sickening to watch. And this is under Attorney General Barr. What do you make of it?
We just got documents the other day showing that Peter Strzok had investigations into the White House the moment the president walked into the Oval Office and was trying to figure out how to manipulate counterintelligence investigations to abuse him further. These documents have been withheld for 3 years by this Justice Department and this FBI. Hence my skepticism that they're going to do what is necessary in terms of justice and accountability. For instance, also, Steele just admitted he briefed or he knew that Hillary Clinton directly knew about the dossier and what he was up to. Why isn't Hillary Clinton being questioned by Durham? I just fear
I think it's a great question.
Why
in the world shouldn't...
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I would agree with you if you call for an investigation. I mean, this is a woman who turned over 20% of, our uranium, effectively, to the Russians. The Obama administration has much to answer for, and there are no answers at this point. And the reason there are no answers is that they have put up a magnificent, bright, shiny stone wall, and the left-wing media has let it stand, and so has the Republican Party, I might add. You get the last word here, Tom. Make it as long as you wish. Well,
I think this conversation highlights what we're facing. There's this hope that something's done, frustration nothing's done, and Lou, I'll give credit to you. I'll give credit to some of your other colleagues over there at the networks, and obviously Judicial Watch has been doing a lot of this. Much of what we know today is as a result of independent reporting.
You hit the two important ones.
That's right. Much of what we know today isn't because of the Justice Department and the FBI and IGs. It's because of independent, either members of Congress or groups like Judicial Watch or journalists like yourself, highlighting it for the American people. If anything positive is going to come, it's going to come because of our work, not because the Justice Department voluntarily wanted to do it.
Yeah, I wish I could figure out the enigma that is Attorney General William Barr. I hope that the answer is bright and powerful and unavoidable come days before the election. Tom Fitton, thanks so much, except for the part where you said I'm going to be disappointed again.